Hi, welcome back to my channel, and I am Jomar from baklavaho.com. So today I'll be making a reaction video of a video that I made. This was the very first video that I made 3 years ago, when my then partner for 5 years and I broke up because of some unfortunate reasons. And I made a vlog about it because I was just too tired explaining to our common friends what really happened. And part of me was thinking that for me to be able to heal, then I need to not talk about it on and on to other people and keep on explaining what happened, what the reasons are. I was having second thoughts of making a reaction video, but hey, I kind of realized that it is something part of the past. I was able to move on, and I think that I'm okay to remember and recall and relive some of the things that happened before. So let's watch it. Hello, so this is Jomar of baklavaho.com, and this is the very first vlog that I'll be making for my vlog. Um, and this vlog is actually kind of emotional since I'll be sharing a story of me that just happened to me yesterday. A breakup with my long-term partner for 5 years, and one lesson that I've learned right now when it comes to letting go. So, just to give you, um, if you can see here, my eyes were kind of swollen because I was, crying for probably 2 days straight after the breakup. The background of why I'm doing this um, vlog. Just yesterday, my then boyfriend for 5 years broke up with me, telling me that he can no longer feel the spark between us, and I'm quite big, I'm quite chubby, and he's so buff, he's so toned, and it's kind of uneven for a relationship that he's kind of macho and me, I'm kind of fat. So, which led him to have a third party involved. So, I'm sorry, there's kind of a lump in my throat. I can recall vividly that he gave me 3 reasons why he was breaking up with me. The first one was he can no longer feel a spark between us. The second one was kind of not on the same level. I was kind of chubby back then. I think even up until now. And he was so toned. He has a good body. And then I know from the very start that the only reason is because of the third, which is the third party, which is some people would say it's kind of shallow, but cannot defend what his reasons were. But I think it's just really fine. Uh, I need to say the part of the third party. Well, anyway, so I've been crying for 2 days straight since yesterday. I've been absent at work for 1.5 day. So half day yesterday and 1 day today. I'm so thankful for my manager for granting me this time. So just to have time for myself. So to divert my attention, I downloaded an app which is called Blued, because I've been seeing this app for the longest time already. But since I am in a relationship, so I don't think that I need this kind of stuff. So I downloaded the app, and I placed in my description that I am fresh from breakup. I just need someone to talk to. So there were like 3 people who sent me a message. There were actually more, but there were 3 people who um, initiated and gave me and offered me to just have sex, just for me to get over what I'm feeling right now. And well, at first it kind of validated my market value that, oh, I think even though I'm fat, there are still people who are attracted to chubby guys, or probably because they just want to have someone to fuck last night. So, and I have no idea, and I have no plans of doing such thing. I mean, I'm just fresh from a breakup, and I think that's not the right thing to do, and I really wouldn't do it. So just today, uh, one user, his name is sorry, his name is Crashhound Giuseppe. He told me that I kind of read your. I can recall, but after downloading the app and after talking with each other um, for probably a day or two, we were not able to continue that conversation. So I don't know what happened to me. Or description. So I'm just here to lend you an ear and give you pieces of advice. So he told me, okay, so you make went about what happened to you. So I gave him the summary of what happened because I'm kind of so um, tired and still in pain of what happened. For me not able to win back the love of my life for 5 years because there's no more spark, and I can no longer give what he needs sexually, and there is someone who's there waiting for him, or who's already there with him to catch him. So I told him the details. Hearing Jomar 3 years ago saying these lines made me kind of go back to the same place where I've been, and seeing yourself with the very low self-esteem that you have, the very low self-confidence that you can think of, and just thinking about someone giving him the attention that I wasn't able to give, and it made me realize that I didn't do well during those time, or are there other things that I could have done better? Just looking at the drummer 3 years ago makes me feel so bad that it didn't work out really well for them. And if you can see his face, the sadness in on his face, um, I'm just so naawa to him. But let's continue. Tells about what happened to us and what's the problem. So, I'm sorry. I told him of how unfair life can be when it comes to, in general, life can be really unfair, and indeed shit happens, and I can't really understand what to do. I've been googling about a lot of things uh, on how to move on, and when I told him that I'm so fucked up and these shits that's happening in my life right now, I just want to share to you what he told me about the shits that's coming into our life. So what he said was, a place that never stinks can be considered a place at all. At least you have something to remember, but most people don't have any. And it kind of caught me off guard, thinking that quote that you gave me made me realize of how thankful I was for my ex for spending the last 5 years that we've been together. And it gives me a sense of comfort knowing that even though it didn't work out well for us, I still have those 5 years of memories that I still can keep. Even up until this day, I can hate him for what he did, but gave me the assurance that in the last 5 years I was loved and I was so in love, and I think I deserve that kind of love. It makes so much sense to me right now that so long that you have at least one person loving you, then your life is worth living. Um, Point that really made sense to me, that even though I have uh, a relationship which ended, I have these 5 years of memories that I can keep while others don't have one. And It seems that I know uh, I'm still in the stage where I need to be hating on my ex because of what he did. And he told me, do you really want to know what I'll do if I were in your shoes? So okay, I said, tell me more about it. And these things and lessons that I've learned, I just want to share it to you, especially for gaming out there and for all people actually who are experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing right now. What he told me is that I'll just read it for you. I will love him even more, love him till it doesn't hurt anymore. Of course, I'll stop showing affection because I understand I can no longer do this job. I'll stop um, seeing and dreaming that I can still be there because I know I am already left out. I will still love him because that's how I feel, but I know I can't do what I used to do now, so I will love him in a different way. And I told him that, um, with all due respect, Giuseppe, that's not the way that I'm expecting you to give me advice. Especially that I'm in the position right now that I'm hurting because I've been searching in Google on about articles on how to move on, and most of the articles that I read um, indicated that I need to nurture the hate that I feel inside me for me to be able to move. Um, Talking about hate, I hate to say this, but yes, I was able to read most blogs and articles saying that for you to be able to move on faster, then the more that you feel the hate within you, then the more that you'll be able to feel the urge to just keep moving. But looking back for the past 3 years and just making sure that I'm in the right position of not thinking I was left out because of very shallow reasons. I believe that yes, these reasons were so shallow, but at the age of 29, I kind of realized of how it would be really so unfair, not just for the person, but also for yourself, that you're not giving yourself a favor of feeling the hate just for you to move on that quick. And whatever rocks your boat, then do so. But I think that the more that I hate him, the more that I would think of him. On faster. And this is the answer that he gave me. Um, so I still love him so much that I let him know that it's okay for him to go to find happiness, that I am sorry I wasn't able to give. And when he's finally free, that's how I know that he is happy and that it's enough for me. And it actually made sense that. Oh, I was crying that time already. And I can feel that I can really relieve the same time of how hurt I was, of how I was faking the courage that I was trying to portray on the video. But in fact, I was really breaking aside. And if I would be seeing the drummer 3 years ago, I would be giving him a pat on his back and give him a hug and just tell him that you've been so brave tackling this kind of issue. Um, it might be really selfish for me to think that we can still be together, and I think we can still work on things between us, but I know that we're no longer happy, and human as we are just looking for happiness. And I can really feel during that time that I was on the verge of breaking apart. I was so broken, but it's more of doubling the pain while sharing it to the world. But it also gives me the comfort that I'm able to share the story in ways that I could. He added up that I will give him I will love him in a way that I wouldn't be selfish. Love isn't selfish anyway, so why wouldn't I think why wouldn't I think of how much it hurts now? Instead, I'll think of what I could become after this. It's not suicide, it can't kill me. Love never kills, and since I'm alive, I'm alive. Am I not strong? And these were I just want to underscore that line that love never kills. I must also give him credit for all the things that I've learned, and it doesn't really change. It wouldn't change of how I loved him before. The past 3 years gave me more chance to grow as an individual. It's more of me taking care of myself and loving myself more instead of looking the key for my happiness in someone else's pocket. Actually caught me off guard since it actually made sense to me of how selfish I am as a person of not letting my ex-partner go with someone else who can give him the best, um, the, the, the utmost happiness that he can receive. And oh, I was crying that time already. And relieve the same emotions that time. I just want to hug him. I think uh, he's actually right when he said that love isn't supposed to be selfish. That I can still love him in a way that is actually in a different manner. I love him in a way that he could be free and I'll be stronger than I used to be. I am, after all, strong. And these are the words by the username Krasound Giuseppe. So I think what the reason why I'm doing this video is that I would really like to share um, to all those people who are experiencing the same thing, who are kind of left out, who are kind of thinking of nurturing the hate or letting the fear grow stronger for you to move on. That um, uh, I'm sorry. Letting the hurt fill your heart doesn't do any good, and letting it overcome or overpower you doesn't make you a winner after all. And after he said that, I actually sent a message um, to my ex-partner, and this is what I told him that hi, I want you to know that I'm not okay now. It will take time. I don't want to hold on with the hate. I just want to know that even though it's hard to give you your freedom, I'm giving it to you now. I want you to be happy, and yes, even the happiness is no longer me. For the last time, I love you and I hope you all the best in life with your new partner. Thank you for everything. I don't know what to feel. It sends me to the same moment I was trying to make those text message to him. Recalling it now, after 3 years, I'm kind of teary-eyed right now. Not because I can still feel the pain of what really happened, but I think it's more of how I would like to congratulate the drummer 3 years ago, what he's been through and what he has overcame. Seeing myself right now doing this reaction video with the idea of me that maybe I would feel bad after that one. The contrary, actually, I kind of feel the relief, giving him the affirmation that you made the right decision to make that video. To give myself a pat on the back right now of making this reaction video that, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable at times. You cannot fake your courage to all people all the time. All you have to do is just to let go of the things that doesn't help. I'm just so proud of the drummer 3 years ago in this video of how courageous he is to make that kind of text and send it to his ex. And the maturity, letting go of someone that you really love. Those emotions were valid even up until this day. And to tell you quite honestly, after I did that, it seems that the universe aligned to make me feel that Indeed, Jomar, there is still life after what happened, and if you still love him, then go on with the love that you have for him. It doesn't necessarily mean to have yourself in close with the hate that you're feeling right now, since that's the only thing that can help you to move on. It's not. Um, I think that I'm feeling this kind of strong emotion because of the realization that I'm able to get, because after the conversation that we had with this Blue user, that yeah, you can still love a person after what happened, and um, you don't need to linger more on the pain, but you can actually make
I
use of the
agree.
love that was once there or is still there. That love isn't really selfish. Love doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. So yeah. Um, I know I've taken so much of my vlog about telling you about this story, but I know somewhere out there there are people who are experiencing the same thing as I do. Um, I want to let you know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to pour all of the feelings that you're having right now, but to never hold on to the pain, because it does.
I can feel how hurt Jomar was 3 years ago, telling those lines that you should not linger on the pain, even though it's kind of ironic that I know that he's really in such great pain during that time.
Then just um, change how you look at things, but it doesn't also heal you. I know it's kind of ironic that I'm talking about healing, even though I'm not in the right position to talk about it. But yes,
But yes.
definitely, love doesn't kill, and love isn't supposed to be selfish. So, so much for my very first vlog for today. So, please expect more of my journey towards moving on, and I'll be making vlogs once more. I think I'll make um, better vlogs, since this is the first time that that I made one. So please expect more, not just about moving on, but also about the product reviews that I'll be making in the future. So if you want to know more about HIV awareness, LGBT issues, as well as the purchasing power of the pink peso, you can visit my blog at baklapoakno.com. And once again, I am John Marquez. Have a good day.
Whew, that was 15 minutes of my life. I have been so proud of to look back and share with everyone who's been experiencing, who is experiencing, and who will be experiencing the same journey that I was in. So, and to tell you quite honestly, 3 years after, I've never been so better after the breakup. I never loved anyone for the sake of convenience or just for the sake of having someone just to make me feel happy. I'm so happy with my own company, enjoying each and every day of my life for self development, for personal growth. If I would be talking to the Jomar 3 years ago, looking at that video, I would probably hug him and give him the warmest hug anyone can give, of how mature he was, of how he made his journey so smooth even though the road is so bumpy. If I would be giving a message to my then ex partner, I would be taking this time to thank him. I know we haven't talked for the past 3 years, but I just want you to know that wherever I am now, wherever I will be going, whatever achievements that I have, you're part of it because you took a space in my heart. You might still be here, but only the good memories were left. No hard feelings. I have no news about you after all these years, but one thing is for sure, you took a place in my heart and you deserve to be happy. But Jomar also deserves to be happy. So that's it for my reaction video. So expect more of positivity from my vlogs that I'll be making. So if just like what Jomar said 3 years ago, if you would like to get to know more about HIV awareness, LGBT issues, and the purchasing power of the pink peso, please go to my blog, baklapaako.com, and you can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.